running for U.S. Senate in Georgia. His name is Latham Saddler, and he joins me now. Well, first of all, you were in charge of black ops at the White House. What exactly does that mean, and what did you do?
Yeah, Stuart, thank you for having me on. So my job at the Trump White House was to be the director for intelligence programs on the National Security Council. I was an active duty military officer as a Navy SEAL. And before that, I deployed to Iraq and Afghanistan, executing U.S. foreign policy on the ground. And then I get up to the White House, and there's a small set of missions that are special missions that require the president's approval after the Secretary of Defense signs off on them. And I was that guy at the White House that would vet those missions and make the recommendation to the National Security Advisor whether or not we should send the troops to do the quiet work for the country. And I can tell you, our adversaries, they felt American strength every single day when we were up there. And unfortunately, they're experiencing the opposite of it now under President Biden.
Yeah, okay, I hear you. Latham, you are a candidate for U.S. Senate in Georgia. The election is next November. You're going up against an Air Force veteran, Kelvin King, and Herschel Walker, and he got Mr. Trump's backing. What do you have that the other two don't?
Yes, sir. So, I mean, Herschel Walker, childhood football hero, he can run the hell out of a football. But I'll tell you something, Stuart, I'm the man in this race with the mileage. I'm the youngest person in this race by far, but I've got the most experience out of any of the other candidates to be a United States Senator. I mean, like I said, I've served almost a decade as a United States Navy SEAL, and then came up to the White House and ran the Black Ops portfolio up there. And then I was an executive at Synovus Bank in Georgia as well. And so I've got the complete package to be a United States Senator and to be an effective one. And that's what we desperately need. And Georgia's had a national security expert in the Senate all the way back to Richard B. Russell. And now for the first time since World War II, we don't have a senator on the Armed Services Committee. So there's things that need to be done to our national security apparatus. And due to the experiences I've got, I can get up there in the United States Senate and actually move the needle to put our adversaries back on their heels where they belong.
And the election is for the Reverend Warnock's seat, I believe.
That's exactly right. And you know, there's a lot of voter remorse, I can tell you, Stuart, in Georgia over electing Raphael Warnock. I mean, he sold Georgians a bag of goods. He was quite charming. And now we've all seen what those goods look like. I mean, we've got a terrorist-run Afghanistan. We've got an open border. We've got taxes that are going up for everyday Americans, and we've got rising inflation. And I can tell you, as a young father, I mean, I've got a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old boy, and my wife and I were talking about even the price of diapers is skyrocketing.
That is true.
And who does that hurt the most? Lower income Americans. And we've got to fix it. And we need next generation leadership up there in the Senate desperately to get this country right back on track.
Okay, Latham, we will get back to you closer to the election and see how this thing shakes out. Thanks for being with us today, though, sir. We appreciate it. Always. Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.
You got it. President Biden and China's President Xi